always had a soul in it. Cause when I make this heat, you know that my soul in it. And when I hit it from the back, I put my soul in it. Hit up in the coochie, beat it up like she just stole from me. This nigga tried to call me bro, and I don't even know me. Lucky that I'm...
Before I continue with this video, I need you to take one deep breath. One thing I need you to understand, you're in a position that your entire generational bloodline has never seen before. You're in complete alignment with your entire being. That is why this Lionsgate portal is going to be so powerful for you, because you are no longer relying on the energies of the system to provide security within your soul. You understand and have faith in your abilities to be able to create and know who you are. And this is why August 8th is going to be a very powerful day for you and every single chosen soul on this planet. See, this Lionsgate portal is about divine transformations. It's about aligning the energies with your highest being and realizing that you are not tethered to the dollar bill. You're more than a dollar. Your energy cannot be equated to this physical currency. See, a lot of people never reach this status, and they'll go their entire life without ever expecting more out of life, without ever holding themselves to a higher standard, without ever awakening themselves to their own internal purpose and what they were meant to do, their true calling. You feel me? Because the truth is, we were never meant to work these jobs. We were never meant to slave away for another person's gain. You have to understand that a lot of these jobs right now are modern day slavery, and they're teaching you to keep yourself further away from your highest energies. This is why the work that you've been doing is so monumental, and it goes so far. And you have to understand that even if you don't have shit to show for it right now, you're setting your bloodline up for in ways you didn't even imagine were possible, bro. The truth is, August 8th, this Lionsgate portal is going to transform you into the reality that you've been wishing and hoping and manifesting and working towards. You feel me? See, because a lot of the times we feel like all this work that we do goes in vain. But one thing you got to realize is everything gonna happen in due time. And that's what separates you from the average individual, because they go through life feeling like all this shit is happening to them. You understand that all this shit is setting you up for something greater. That's why you never let your head get down, even in your shortcomings. You feel me? Even when you fucked up, you understand that something's better on the other side, and that it was meant to happen exactly the way it did. You know, you're no longer feeling like you need to be working. You feel the drain of working this 9 to 5. You feel the tax that it's having on your soul. And the fact is, you've been scared for so long. And I'm gonna be real, it's scary, bro, because we've been programmed by past generations to believe that we need them in order to survive, in order to be sufficient within our own soul, in order to really connect with who we are. You feel me? We feel as if we need to be working these jobs. We need to be doing these certain things to align with the ideologies of the Matrix, bro. And that shit is not the case. For those of you who don't understand what the Lionsgate portal is, it is an energetic gateway that is taking place on August 8th. And its main focus is spiritual transformation. It's cultivating new energies within your being and transforming your reality into the one that you've been working for. That's why you've been noticing these little changes within reality, all leading up to this exact moment, because this is the gateway between the spiritual and physical realm, where the energetic points are at its thinnest layer. You're going to start to see a lot more spiritual encounters and things happen in real time because of the energies that are taking place right now, bro. Every time leading up to this Lionsgate portal, you start to notice the shifts within reality, bro. Because you'll start to feel these healing energies. Your body will start to feel more renewed. Your manifestations will become clear. The vision that you have for your mission will always become clear around this time, because this energetic portal is one of the most powerful that we experience on a consecutive basis. That's why I've been pushing it so much, because I remember when the first time I was awakened to the Lionsgate portal. Oh, you see that butterfly? I'm telling you, it's all about transformations, bro. Y'all can't even see this butterfly that's flying around me right now, bro. But y'all gotta understand, all this shit is taking place for a reason right now, bro. This transformation that you're going through is going to lead you into the life that you've been seeking in your own soul. It's going to lead you to the fulfilling life that you were meant to exist in, bro. So right now, your main focus needs to be doing any and everything to facilitate your manifestations and bring them closer to your soul. So if that means finding a new job, if that means quitting your job, if that means going all in on that business opportunity, if that means putting yourself out there and starting to create content, these are the things that you need to start doing in order to become in full alignment with your being, bro. To make sure that you're facilitating these manifestations and not expecting this shit to fall out the sky. With that being said, I need you to understand that right now you're going through a very transformative period, and to give yourself grace, because you're going to mess up. You're going to do things that you regret. But that regret, you need to let go of it, because if you keep holding on to that energy, you're going to be looking back instead of being able to look forward at what is yet to come. With that being said, man, like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far, comment 88 for the Lionsgate portal, because we're in divine alignment as chosen souls, and nobody can take you out of this energy. Peace to all the guys. Peace to all the goddesses, man. I love y'all. Ashe.